I don't have footnotes, cliff notes. All I have is my heart.
What's up, YouTube? What you just witnessed was the importance of knowing how to mic a bride and groom. I'm Jake Weisler from Runway Vows, and in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through our process of how to mic a groom professionally. Audio to us is just as important, if not more important, than video. It's been said that great audio can make up for bad visuals, but great visuals cannot make up for bad audio, and I'm a die-hard believer in that. And the last thing you want when you're editing your wedding films is to realize that your audio is unusable because of wind, or scratchiness or whatever, and trust me, it's happened to me and it's very, very depressing.
Kayla.
So in today's video, you're gonna learn how to mic your grooms professionally and achieve great results. Now, if you wanna learn how to mic brides and other audio tips and settings, we have a whole section of that in our online course, The Beginner's Guide to Wedding Videography. So if you're just getting started and you want a resource to help you learn how to become a professional wedding videographer, there's a link in the description below to access our course for 60% off. But before we get started, let's walk you through the gear that you should have to mic your grooms, and no, it will not break the bank. You can mic your grooms and achieve that same quality with only $20. So first, what isn't $20 is your actual lav mic. That's crucial. The mic we're gonna be using today is the Technical Sync lav mic. The lav mic you're hearing right now from me is also that Technical Sync lav mic. So that will go on our groom today. But the $20 audio kit that we're gonna be using to make that mic sound perfect amidst the wind and traffic and everything we have going on around us is from Bumblebee, and it's the mic hiding starter kit. Literally $20, we'll link it below. It comes with a pouch, it comes with white, nude, and black wind covers and tape that we'll be talking about a lot today. So without further ado, let's get our groom in here and let's get started. This is our groom for the day, Carrie, good friend of mine, been a part of a lot of projects with me over the years. He's graciously offered to stand in here and let us mic him up for a little bit. So, and we will start from scratch. So first, plug it in, turn it on, okay, it's rolling. So you'll see the Jake mic is already rolling, all these other ones that are turned off. This is the one that Carrie's gonna be wearing. I can go into settings, change the device name, we'll call him Groom, hit done, and now all the files will say Groom, such and such. So let's say you have like 10 of these and you're filming interviews and everyone in the bridal party is mic'd up. When you pull into your Finder and your organizer, it'll have them all labeled already if you name them here. So that's what we're gonna do. This comes with 3 colors, white, nude, and black. I'm gonna actually use black for the sole reason for you guys to witness the contrast and be able to see it. And I asked here to wear a white tux today because I want the contrast so you can see exactly where I'm putting the lav mic and not have any complaints there. So typically in this situation, I would use the white wind cover because he's in a white tux, but for you guys, for educational purposes only, I'll use the black. So when you open up this package, and again, yours doesn't look different than mine, it has instructions, which are lovely, and it has all the things you need. The white tape, the nude tape, the black tape, and the tape, or the covers and the tape itself. So first things first, we're gonna pull out the tape, take off a piece. We'll put the lav mic right here so that the mic portion is in that opening. And this is the sticky side I'm using. Okay, so stick it right there. Fits like a glove. Press it down nicely. Should be perfectly like that. And then we'll take the, again, for educational purposes, the black wind cover, and we'll place this on top. And on the back, we'll press it so that all the corners, so the entire piece of tape, corner to corner, edge to edge, is covered by this wind cover. Take out this tape. My hands are freezing. I always ask my grooms, I'm gonna come in here, and you wanna put it close to their mouth. Now the best way, how I was taught by my audio mentors, is you want your audio source to be 6 to 12 inches from your subject's mouth. The ideal scenario is for it to be in the center of their chest, but usually grooms, you wanna be easy, not have to untuck their shirt. You wanna just be able to put it on, take it off as needs be. So I put it right here. Kind of usually where the boutonniere is. That way if it is poking through, the boutonniere kind of hides it. So Cameron, actually ask you to keep your coat for me there. I'm gonna put it right here on his coat. Again, black for educational purposes. Usually on the edge there. Press it nice and tight. And what that does, but this wind cover not only stops the wind, which will be coming in through the side, especially like in that Oregon video or in the Hawaii video, we're on the cliffs and there's wind coming from every direction, waves crashing. So that blocks that as well, but also this soft wind cover protects from scratching on the shirts. So this also kind of provides a nice cushion so that when Carrie is walking around on his wedding day and hugging people and kissing people, this is protected. So, and I mean, from your angle, you probably can't even see it even with the black. It's very subtle, right? But the audio quality is fantastic. So now, next part, I never put lav mics in this pocket. If you put it in this pocket and you close it, there's a bulge right here. It's probably really hard to see on camera, the white coat and the contrast, but there's a big bulge right there, especially when he buttons his coat. You're just not gonna want that. So I almost never use, yeah, look at that. Whoa, hate that. The groom spent a lot of money on a fitted suit to look great on his wedding day. You don't wanna be that guy who obstructs the look, okay. The reason you wanna use the pocket is because you can just go in, grab it, take it off, put it on. You don't have to go in the back of his pants and, you know, I mean, we're close.
Yeah, we're close.
But this pocket is my favorite because if you put it here in this small pocket, it really doesn't cause that big of a bulge. You can't really see it. He can button his coat. There's no real markings of it, and it fits really nicely. So if the groom's cool with it, put it on the back of his pants. But if it's gonna be one of those like on him all day, he's sitting down, he's eating, you know, you just don't want to. And I like, since the mic is attached to his suit coat, to leave the audio recorder also on the suit coat. If you attach it to his pants, now he has to deal with his suit coat and his pants. So if he wants to take his suit coat off, it's a whole project and he has to like mess up your audio. If he wants to get his suit coat off now, it's easy because it's all in one place. So I'll put it there, and I usually just tuck in the excess wire. You can always add like some invisible tape on the inside to keep the wire kind of hidden on the inside. And there you go. We have a mic'd groom officially. Now, let me go back to my screen recording here. Okay, so we have groom mic, and you can hear me talking right now. And if I slide this slider, I control the gain levels. And you always want your audio to be peaking around -12 dBs. Maybe -6 dBs, but I prefer to go a little bit lower just in case he like yells or gets excited or talks loudly. I wanna have that flexibility. Even with 32-bit float, I wanna make my job a lot easier. So I like to have it be peaking around -12 dBs. Kind of the same thing when you're exposing for your highlights or your shadows. It's been said, always expose for your highlights because it's a lot easier to bring back your shadows than it is to recover your clipped highlights. Same thing with audio. It's a lot easier to bring up the audio gain than it is to fix a clipped audio.
So question was asked, what I'm looking forward to most when it comes to my wedding day. Honestly, I think it's gonna be the look on my wife's face. You know, she and I have been planning this for ages now, but I know that she's been looking forward to this day since she was a little girl. She's been, you know, collecting different like wedding dresses and pictures and really just like dreaming about this day. And so it's really, really, really magical for me to know that I'm going to be a part of this and seeing the look that she has on her face about how excited she is, about how she's been looking forward to this day for so long, and I get to be able to share that with her.
You guys, that is it for how to mic a groom. It's a very easy process. I think a lot of filmmakers overcomplicate that process. And again, spending $20 on a small little audio mic hiding kit to achieve these results is, in my opinion, so worth the money. Every time someone comes to me and says, hey Jake, I have some extra money for my tax write-off or whatever, what should my next investment be with my gear? I always say pimp out your audio kit. Make it better. Buy more lav mics, buy a better recorder, buy some audio cables, buy some lav mic hiding equipment. Just make your audio better because it drastically improves your production quality as a wedding filmmaker. And if you can be the videographer and the filmmaker who comes into a wedding and says, I can problem solve, I don't care about the wind, doesn't even bother me, I have the tools for the job, that is the definition of providing a luxury service, and you can charge for that. And here at Ordinary Vows, we wanna make sure we're creating an experience for our couples and a product that they can love and cherish forever. And I don't wanna be that guy who says, oh, yeah, it was a beautiful moment, but we couldn't include it in the film because our audio had wind and it was just unusable. It's like, well, that's not their problem. Why didn't you fix that? So buy the $20 kit, keep it in your kit, and use it for the situation needs to. But thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to learn how to mic a bride, we have that in our online course for 60% off. We'll link that below, along with the audio kit we've mentioned. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.